Grab 2 sticks, one in each hand. Follow me. You're going to start with a simple warm-up. Hands in the middle. You're going to learn Siniwali double sticks tonight. I'm going to show you the fastest way to learn this. Super simple, super easy. Siniwali is a weaving pattern, and it's going to allow you to get better at strikes, faster strikes. Disguises repetition, helps you with the angles. It's good for overall self-defense using your Kali martial arts sticks or escrima martial arts, whatever it is you call them. Double fighting sticks, it's what I call them. Hold one in each hand toward the bottom. Make sure you have a little bit of room coming out of the bottom. Hello, Garen. I'm going to change the camera angle just a little bit. Get myself away from that bag as I have you twist toward the ground and come around. Once you get flexibility in your wrists as you continue to warm up, we're going to get into the Siniwali, the weaving pattern, using your Kali martial arts sticks, your Arnis or escrima sticks here in a minute. But a proper warm-up is always important. Notice that when I go around here, my hand is closed. If you like the idea of fighting with sticks, give me a thumbs up. I'll do more of these, especially if you like Kali martial arts sticks, double sticks, Siniwali. Bring it back this way, twisting back. Good evening. It's good to see you, Matthew. Give me a thumbs up. If you're here and you like training online, like I like training online, give me a thumbs up. Let's help this channel grow a little bit. You're bringing it back, bring it forward a little bit, bring it back. And again, just make sure your hand is open and you're not getting into this bad habit. This might seem faster, but as soon as you run into something and you lose your stick, you're going to be out of luck. You're going to wish that your hand was closed. It's more important to get flexibility with your hand closed than speed with your hand open. All right, let's get right into Siniwali. Siniwali is a basic weaving pattern. There are several ways to do Siniwali. There are many combinations. So you can do striking, you can do a strike with a deflecting, blocking motion. You can go high and you can go low in your basic strikes in Siniwali. You can go up and down on the same side, changing in your Siniwali pattern. All those Siniwali patterns, Siniwali just means weaving. It's a basic weaving pattern, but they're all built off of the same combination. We're going to do that now. I want you to take a stick in each hand and put them both on your shoulders. From here, I want to show you the first principle, the first concept of a weaving pattern Siniwali is that you're coming forward and this other hand comes across. Garen says the only time to use that loose grip is using the kukuri. That's right. Coming forward. And see here that my arms are crossing. I want you to cross your arms first, and then as you bend them in and bring them back to your shoulders, because I want all your strikes to come from your shoulder, you're going to uncross the arms. That's the basic of a weaving pattern. Going in and out, in and out. Starting from your shoulders, your hands are uncrossed. 1, 2. Notice these angles. These are the angles of strike. The hard defensive strike that I'm going to use. Hello, Richard. It's good to see you. Richard, thanks for being here. You're going to come here. You're going to come across. Your arms are now crossed. Bring your elbows into the shoulder, or your hands into the shoulder again, and then uncross by striking with the first hand that you started with. So this is my right. I'm on my shoulders. Right, left, and I'm uncrossed. Right, left, right, left. That's the first basic principle, the first part of it. 12 angles of attack, Garen says. Yes, the 12 angles of attack. When you start practicing Arnis or escrima, Kali martial arts, you're going to learn the 12 angles. Some schools do 9, some do 10. Depends on the school where you train. Practice this basic concept. This isn't weaving yet. We're not doing it all yet, but I want you to get comfortable. Cross the arms, uncross the arms. Right, left, then right, left, switch up which hand goes on top. 1, 2, my left hand's on top. 1, 2. 1, my right hand's on top. 2, right, I'm coming right hand on top, left hand on top. You now have Siniwali. That is the basic of Siniwali. And remember, you're not just making fancy moves with your sticks. These are quantum protector hickory self-defense sticks. These are made to thrust, to slash, to jab, to blast for self-defense. So you have to have tightness. It has to be strikes when you're practicing Siniwali. Remember, the purpose of the Siniwali weaving patterns is to teach you spatial awareness, timing and distance, some type of rhythm, although you don't fight with a rhythm. Practice going high, going low, moving to the right, moving to the left, working with a partner. Eventually you'll get a partner working on a bag or a stack of tires, and then changing into other patterns while you're moving. So you're gonna do all of that in that pattern, but never are you just swinging sticks. You're striking or you are blocking. You're striking or blocking. Remember that always. When you practice Siniwali, you're not just doing some fancy hand motion. You're doing strikes. You're disguising repetition. This is a great way to get thousands of strikes in a week. Practicing Siniwali, practicing your footwork, stepping. And let's go over that now. My right hand, my left hand. I'm on my shoulders. This is how you're going to get into it. 1, 2, left hand is on top. Bring it in. The right hand started, so the right hand uncrosses, and then we're back out. And then when you do it the second time, you're going to bring the other hand on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the right hand, right hand on top. But notice my angles again. These are the angles of attack. This is angle 1, that's angle 2. Angle 1, angle 2. So I'm doing angle 1, angle 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, over and over again. Now, from here to here, yeah, Garen says best defense is a great offense. Exactly. I prefer striking over blocking every day of the week. It's good to be able to know. Hello, Sinjman. Sinjman is eating and watching. That's a good way to do it. It's dinner time for some people. You're going to go into the second level of this learning pattern, and notice that both sticks are on the same side. When I start to teach this, I often see this, crossing the arms here. You're going to have both on the same side. When you have the right hand, when you chamber to the right, that means the right hand's on the right shoulder, the left stick is on the right ribs, and you're tight. You're going to get really tight because you're going to learn how to fight from behind your sticks. When you practice Kali martial arts, Arnis martial arts, escrima martial arts, you're going to come in that way. Good evening, Hank. It's good to see you. But start here, chambered on the right. Notice they're both on the same side. Check yourself. Make sure your hand's not over. Get on the same side. Now bring the right out into that angle 1 and bring it over. Now the second concept I want you to think about, we already did cross and uncross the arms. Number 2, think about making a V. Angle 1, and it's coming back to the other side, preparing for angle 2. Then the one that's on the bottom is going to come through and strike. There's a different way, this deflection, we'll go over that. This is a modification. You can do that later. But here, keep it simple, make a V, make a V. Now see how they're both on the left side? The right hand does a third strike from angle 2. Remember, angle 1, angle 2. Angle 2, and it comes over. Now I have that same chambered position on the left side. We'll go back to the right. I always like to start at the beginning. 1, V, 2, V, 3, V. They're just a V here, and a V here. But you're just simply turning. You're coming from here to here to here. So we're starting here, 1, 2, 3, and under. Start here, 1, V, 2, V, 3, V, under. Start from here one more time. Right, left, right. Then you're on the other side. You're just going to mirror. It's 3 strikes over here. Left, right, left, and under. When you do Siniwali double sticks in Kali martial arts or any other of the Filipino martial arts, keep it simple. 3 at the beginning. Start from here. Siniwali means weaving pattern or weaving. It's basic weaving pattern. Starting here, 1, 2, 3. Now do the same thing on the other side. Left hand, V, right hand, V, left hand under. Now I've completed. I've just done 3 strikes and 3 strikes on the opposite side. That's all it is. 3 strikes on each side, 6 total. And then I want you to think about your feet. I'm going to move the camera, get ready. I'm going to go a little bit lower because I do want you to start thinking about working on proper footwork. Starting with the collie sticks on the right side, you'll have the right foot forward. We'll use the bag for a little bit. Right, left, right, and at this basic stage, when you come to the chamber on the other side, put the left foot forward. Left, right, left. Start to switch here, here, stepping on that first angle strike on the side that you're coming forward with. So if I'm facing you, 1, 2, right foot forward, left foot forward. Then, whether or not you have a stack of tires or a bag to use, practice moving in a circle, going one way, a half a circle, and then start to come back the other way. It's very important for you to be able to move when you fight with sticks. Don't be static. Don't have concrete feet. Don't have your feet in concrete, but move in, stepping, turning with the strikes. That turning, you come in with that strike and your hips start to turn. That's what's going to create all that maximum self-defense, damaging, striking power that you need. As you know, I teach collie martial arts. I teach double sticks, whether or not it's Siniwali double sticks. The only purpose I'm doing it is I want you to have an option for self-defense. You pick up a self-defense tool and they're getting too close. You can thrust, you can strike, get down on top, bring it up here. The back end works, flashing through. All of those basic moves. If you have 2, so much the better, right? Same side, opposite sides, same time, coming back through. But simple, keeping it simple. Thrusting is always going to be my favorite. And then if you only have 1 stick, pushing, slashing, keeping it simple. But work on your footwork. Start to get your body to move by stepping in on the first side. Now I'm going to show you how to modify it a little bit so that you have more than 1 pattern. The second pattern for Siniwali double sticks, or double stick Siniwali, starting here in collie martial arts, I want you to come 1, and then this hand here, this left hand that's under, I want you to turn it out. Think about how that knocks the stick out of the way as a deflecting strike or a block. Knocking it out of the way. So from here, 1, turning, 3, and then I'm under here. 1, turning, 3, 1. Once you isolate the hands and you know you're doing that turning motion, now you can bring right foot forward, left foot forward, start to add the feet. If you have a stack of tires, banana bag, a martial arts floor bag, do it with that. If you have a partner, lucky you, do it with your partner. Take turns, leading, starting, but you're going to be moving the same motion at the same time. And learn how to do Siniwali double sticks with a partner. I've got a few videos on here if you want to see what that looks like. But if you don't have a partner, don't let that be a reason for you not to train. If you don't have fancy hickory fighting quantum protector self-defense sticks, or you don't have the other kinds of rattan or bamboo, peeled, unpeeled, escrima, whatever, you don't have those, don't let that be a reason not to train. Get a broomstick, cut it in half, cut the broom off, and you've got collie sticks. That's how I started. That's how a lot of us who are old like me started. We didn't have eBay. We didn't have Amazon. There were no martial arts supply stores that you could just go online and buy from. You used what you had until you could find one in the back of a catalog or a magazine, or you went to a tournament or a summer camp and somebody was there selling sticks. You made your own. So if you want to get started making your own, make your own. It's simply, if you buy a dowel rod, right? Dowel rods are usually, you can get one 48 inches. These are 28 inches each. You can get one and cut it in the middle. Then you have 2. You can cut it as long or as short as you want. If you're taller, go longer. If you're not as tall, go a little bit shorter. Third modification. So the first one is all up at these first and second angles. Then the second one is turning the bottom hand over for a block. The third one is coming high and then down to the knee and then high again. Everything else is the same. One, down, up. One, down, up. So this is your third choice. And now you have 3 ways to practice on the bag or the stack of tires or with your partner. Start off with number 1. Remember, changing your feet, moving around the bag, going right, going left, go low, go high, you can go down to one knee, and then go to that second motion without stopping. Challenge yourself. And then, without stopping, go down to that third motion. And keep it super simple, but practice and push yourself. Get out of your comfort zone. Train high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Don't let it be a reason not to stop. Always remember, pro tips, keep them on your shoulders. Learn how to fight from behind your sticks. Never wide, big, sloppy angles. That's how we all start, but I want you to start smart. So get it here, get it tight, and think. Put it right in front of your body. Another quick, easy tip. One of my favorites is if you have a mirror to train in front of, take a piece of tape or a dry erase marker and draw a narrow X. And then use that X. Try to trace that X in front of your body with your Kali martial arts sticks when you're doing your double stick Siniwali. Keep it simple. One more modification, number 4. I'm going to go high with the right, and then I'm going to go down to the knee with the right. 2 strikes in one hand. Up, down, and then I'm going to go down like I just did on that third one, and then I'm up in that chambered position. So it looks like this. This is my left hand. I go in with the left, left down, right down, left in, and then I'm in. I've added an extra strike, so instead of 3 on each side, we're now to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if that's too much, don't add that yet. Stick with the basics. Go back to the very beginning on your shoulders. Get cross the arms, uncross the arms. Cross the arm with the other hand on top. Uncross the arms. Cross, uncross, cross, uncross. This is basic level, sub-0, 1 or whatever, right? This is even lower than the basic level. But that's how you learn it. And then, you can add a little bit more of a spin and pretend like you got nunchucks. Or if you have nunchucks, do it that way. But there's no way to do it wrong as long as you start to do it. If you talk to a purist, they're going to say, no, you have to have this or that. They come from this school, the other school's wrong. That's fine. It's just, think of it, it's not good, bad, it's just different, right? Whatever's working for you, as long as you get started. Don't wait to start. Start right away. Last thing I want you to work on from your shoulders is spinning one hand and then come to a stop and spin the other hand. This is a mobility drill, and I want you to have great mobility in your wrists and in your strikes. Then reverse that spin. I like to do this at the end of a workout because I know my body is warmed up. As you get older, it's important to really warm up properly. Some of you guys know that, and girls. Then do a spin and drop your Kali stick. Do a spin and bring it back up. Down and back up. Down and back up. So you can see that now I'm doing both the forward spin and the reverse spin with each strike. If I just come straight down, that's a horizontal or a vertical strike. I'm literally smashing them right down the middle of the head, but I'm adding a turn and bringing it back up. Then I want you to put one down, and as you bring this one up, put this one down so that they pass like 2 ships in the middle of the night, so that they start to mirror each other, but coming from opposite directions. This is really good for your brain and your wrists and your body. This is going to force you to pull your stomach up and in, keep your abs tight. Then bring them back up to your shoulders and go into those first angle strikes from each side. And the nice thing about me watching myself in the camera is see how I'm out here? I'm wide open down the middle. I want to be here. You'll see that when you use a mirror or use your camera to watch yourself. Correct that. Get all your strikes in the center of the body. And every time you train, your body's going to be a little bit different, because every day we wake up, our body's sore here or it's not sore there, and you're going to feel it a little bit different. From there, add that spin on the way out and bring the spin on the way in. Spin out, spin back. So it looks like this and like that. 1, 2, and then try them at the same time. And then bring one out, the other one out, and then bring them in and out, alternating. Try the other side. There really is no other side. I'm just facing the other way. That's one of my jokes that only I think is funny. But you're bringing it out and in, out and in. I just wanted to show you from the other side. Out, in, watch yourself, get your strikes in the middle of your body. And that looks hard, and it will be until it's easy. And it's going to be easy the more you practice it. And it's not that it gets easier. You just get better. You get stronger. Your brain gets more flexible. Your mind gets gets a better handle on everything. Your grip gets stronger. Your flexibility increases. Nothing gets easier. It's like push-ups. Push-ups don't get easier. You just get stronger the more you do them. So do this at the end of every workout and fight for it. Most people fight to quit. Most people fight to give up. Oh, I see you there, Sensei Emmett. Sensei Emmett just dropped an interview that he was gracious enough to include me in about teaching martial arts to children, and it just dropped on his channel today. If you haven't been to Sensei, and not just to see mine, but go to Sensei Emmett's channel. He has so many amazing martial artists interviews on that channel. Plus, he has other great instructional videos. So, and I'm shocked. Sensei Emmett, you and I need to talk about some of the back channel stuff, what they call the quant. Some of the quant stuff to grow your channel faster. Because his channel should be huge with the quality and the volume of instruction and interviews that Sensei Emmett has on his channel. So if you see him in here, click on his name, go check his channel out, subscribe, learn something. No, it's my pleasure. It's mostly because I like to hear myself talk, right? Not really, that's a joke. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so finish up with that one and then go back to 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time, practice your sinawali and then get rid of a stick, get into your self-defense mode, and remember there's a difference between martial arts and self-defense, and learn how to get that other hand, jab, just like you've got a baton, a police officer, riot baton. Push him back, push him back, push him back, thrust through the face, right? Box to the ears. And practice in a way that if you need to, hold on, I'm moving the thing. Practice like a great Filipino martial artist with the angles, the 12 angles or the 10 or the 9 or whatever school that you come from that is important to you. Practice that. Practice all of the takeaways and the strips. Practice one knife, one stick, right? Practice open hand. Get your hubad lubad going. Get your all your angles of attacks with your elbows and your knees. But then, at the end of all that, imagine you're at the restaurant with your family. Some crazy person busts in the door and starts hurting people. And you're sitting there and you're defenseless. You didn't bring your concealed thing or whatever because you don't have one or you don't believe in it or you didn't have it or whatever reason. And he's coming to your table and all you have is the menu. So you roll it up nice and tight and you're holding it in your hand just like a stick. And then he gets close enough and you jab and you stick it through his face and you jab it through his throat. Smash him 2 or 3 times with it because that's what self-defense is. It's not the fancy. This stuff works well especially like the Siniwali double sticks are great when you have a partner and they know what they're doing and you know what you're doing, and you're not afraid that they're gonna bust your hand, because instead of correct angles, they turn, or they don't have angles, which makes you think, oh, what are we doing here? But it's martial arts, it's esoteric, it's beautiful. It's the art and the science of it. That's why we do martial arts. It helps us grow in so many ways. But again, come back to self-defense. What's gonna work? This is gonna work. Get two hands on it, right? Thrusting here. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. Into the body is gonna work. These angular strikes, but only if you follow through and you know how to generate maximum force and pressure for self-defense. So Siniwali double sticks, awesome. Also, learning how to fight with sticks for practical self-defense. Keeping it simple so that you can pick up a stick anywhere. Learn how to fight with sticks. And then they both kind of come together, and because you're so great at the Siniwali double sticks, and you know all the different angles, and you have a great guru, and your Filipino martial arts school is amazing, and you train the Doce Perrys, and then you train with Dan Santo, because he's still out there, even though he's up there in age, he's amazing, and Taboda, and all these other great martial artists. But you also practice the fundamentals of basic self-defense, which are different than martial arts, the principles, situational awareness, get in a better position, what targets can I remove or destroy, and then go for it, right? Leverage the weapons that you've got. Do both, right? Let them cross over and make each one richer and smarter. And then you're the perfect weapon, the total package. Jeff Speakman, right? Some of you guys are old enough to remember that movie. One of my favorite movies of all time, Jeff Speakman, with, I think he was a Gimpo guy or Guru or Gojuru, and hard and soft, but he fought with the double sticks. He even did a little double stick Siniwali in that movie, Perfect Weapon. It's about 30 years old, 40 years old. Go watch it. If you haven't seen it, it's a great movie. Anyway, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. Again, please give me the thumbs up and share this video. Bring some people in. Let's get the channel to grow. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna go get my hair cut, and then next time we're on here, it'll be all short again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, Series Human Weapon. Garen, excellent. Garen says, remember the Series Human Weapon? Love that show. Love those shows. All right, thanks Hank. It's good to see you, and I'll see you guys a little bit later.